Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am, dropping my things all over the floor. Today I am doing a first impression review on the new YSL All Hours foundation and the All Hours primer. These were sent to me as PR to test out, and it's not a sponsored video, but I am super grateful that I got sent these products because they are quite new on the market, and I think here in New Zealand these come out on the 18th of September, which is tomorrow. I'm wearing it right now. If you guys want to see how the foundation applies, if you want to see lots of shade comparisons against some of my other foundations, to see how it wears throughout the day because it is marketed as a 24-hour foundation, then keep watching. I've put my brightness down, so hopefully this is more true to color. You can see like all my imperfections, my vein on my face. I received the YSL All Hours foundation in the shade BD40. Beautiful packaging. I have swatched this on my skin. It's a little bit lighter than my skin when I swatch it, but I noticed once it's dry, it dries a little bit darker, so hopefully it's a good match. It's a night proof foundation that stays put for all hours. By the way, can I just say that I got sent this foundation and the primer, so I got two products. These were sent to me as PR products, but as always, all opinions are my own. This isn't a sponsored video. They just sent it to me to try, and I figured you guys would really like to see this since it's a new foundation. And I thought I could do some shade comparisons so you can see how it compares to other shades in different brands to help you guys pick your shade. The foundation says that it is waterproof, transfer resistant, no need for touch-ups, a flawless matte face, a perfect complexion 24/7. Wow, lasts for 24 hours with a soft focus finish. It's got 22 shades from light to dark, and it's also got SPF 20. Alright, I'm already liking the sound of this. It comes out on the 18th of September, so I think it's tomorrow. That would be, I guess, in New Zealand, by the way. They're also kind enough to give me the primer to try. This primer it guarantees your matte crease-free complexion. Why can't I speak today? Guarantees your matte crease-free complexion will end the night the same way it started the day. Skin remains shine-free with perla, which absorbs sebum and sweat. At the end of the night, there's no cracking or creases on your foundation. Instant perfecting layer. Shake the chic black bottle, unscrew the lid, and apply the perfect amount of formula with fingers or with a brush. Immediately pause, appear, minimize. I'm super excited to try this now. I will say that I don't have oily skin. I have quite dry skin. Shake, shake, shake. So for me to say that I get shiny, I don't really get shiny, but I do notice I get sometimes foundation settles into my laugh lines, or it just starts to rub off in some places. It's really thin. By the way, I have already moisturized my face. I put on a little bit of sunscreen, and I put on a post laser care cream because I had laser done a few days ago. I don't really notice my pores so much, to be honest. I can't really comment on whether they've been minimized, but it is giving me quite a luminous glow to my face, which I am a fan of. And obviously I've already got my eye makeup on, just so this video isn't super long. So far, liking this primer. My skin feels quite moisturized. It's not sticky, but it does feel and look quite plump, which I like. The primer is $93 and the foundation is $101. So it is quite like a premium range of face products. Loving this, and it's a very cute packaging. Nice and sleek. This one, like I said, it's a little bit darker when it's dried, so currently my shade, it's a bit hard because usually I would say I am NC40, but if you can see this, right now I'm quite pale, so I would say currently I am C4 in the MAC Face and Body because that one is more sheer and it just gives me more accurate match to my skin. So we'll go in with the All Hours foundation. I've got the shade BD40, so as you can tell, looking quite light. It isn't accurate to this area. But here I've got some darkness on my jaw. Throw down MAC Studio Fix in NC40. It's really yellow, which works well in this area for me. I'm going to do MAC's Face and Body in C4. It's a NARS Sheer Glow Syracuse. I love this foundation, but it's currently a bit dark for me. And then lastly, we have the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation in 06 Sand. Actually, we'll do this since I have it up, but also I'll show you guys the Fenty one. So this one I love, but I can't apply it here. But those two are quite close. The C4, the Milani, and the YSL, the Fenty foundation. I have filmed a first impression review on this foundation if you guys want to see that. This is in the shade 240, and I'll put some, whoops, okay, we're going to put it here. Those are the shades. This one is the YSL in BD40. This one is MAC Studio Fix in NC40. That's MAC Face and Body in C4. That is NARS Syracuse. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I'm missing one. And that one is the Fenty Beauty in 240. That's Milani Conceal and Perfect and 06 Sun Beige. I forgot to do this one, which is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD in Y405. Now this one dries quite orange on me, so that is the Makeup Forever. I'm going to start off with using the YSL with my Beauty Blender on one side of my face and then use it with a brush on the other side. I will say that I do like the scent of this foundation. It's just lightly scented. It's like a pleasant smell. It has given me quite a flawless finish, but it's just a little bit light. Like I said, we're going to give it a minute to set. I actually should have avoided this area. That's okay. So the brush I'm using is my Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush. Big fan. It's got like the little contours in the brush. Always get your ears. I'm going to turn the camera off for a bit, let my skin dry and set, and then I'll come back and show you guys. In person, it seems like it's gotten a bit darker, but this area is still a little bit light. But we're gonna keep going. So this means that I'm not gonna go too light with my highlighter. My concealer. Next, we're gonna go in with bronzer. I'm gonna go in with something really warm. Let's balance out this YSL high-end foundation with some drugstore products. So I'm gonna be using the NYX matte bronzer in medium. And do not be afraid of using a lot of this if you're looking very pale like I am. For 20 minutes in my room waiting for it to kind of dry and set. Not because it wasn't set when I put it on, it wasn't like wet or anything, but because I noticed on my hand it somehow just got a little bit darker as it was drying. So I wanted to give it that time to do that before I started to go in with bronzer and things, so I knew how much darker to make my face to match with the foundation because it was a lighter shade. I do love the way that it looks. I love the way that the makeup's sitting on it. I think over here it looks a little bit light, but that's just me and my pigmentation over here. I have like a tissue. Let me see what happens. It's nothing really is coming off. I always do that as a test because you can tell if the foundation is sitting on top, and nothing. Some of my foundations you feel like it's just sitting on top of your skin, especially if I'm wearing it throughout the day. So I always just blot it with a tissue to see how much kind of comes off. It's not really oil, it's just the foundation. It is 1:55 p.m. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm back. I look really tragic and I feel super tired. Mind my lipstick, mind the fact that my eyelash is coming off. My eye makeup and my lipstick don't look so great, but the foundation itself is looking okay. Oh my gosh, this is bugging me. Can I take this off? Well, then it's all over. Okay, so I took my lashes off. Yeah, but the foundation itself is looking okay. The only thing is like around here, this side I'm seeing crease, which is where I usually see foundation wearing off. Oh man, and I have lipstick on my face. I didn't get a chance to wear it to the gym because I've literally spent the last time I did this chicken, by the way, it's 10:36. I don't know if that's focusing. Other than that, for the fact that I'm wearing this foundation for 8.5 hours, I think it's quite good. I didn't end up going to the gym as I planned because I had so much to edit. Like I literally spent the rest, like the last... yeah, oh my gosh, the last 6 hours editing my Fenty Beauty review for the foundation. So, I didn't get a chance to sweat in that. Foundation itself is doing quite well. It's just me. It's me that's falling apart, like if you can see my eyes and stuff. It still looks quite good. So I guess that's my update. So that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, then give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, because I upload new videos every single week. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Oh, can you actually see this part? I can't see what's going on there. What is happening here? I try to straighten some of these out, but If you know me, you know my hair. It just does its own thing.